all you want.
I'm the co-owner with my brother Gary of Rockaway Records here in Silver Lake. Rockaway Records started just over 30 years ago in the parking lot of Capitol Records in Hollywood. There used to be a record swap meet there called the Capitol Swap Meet. And we began looking around there, buying old records, and later on selling at that Capitol Swap Meet. And now we sell everything from just normal CDs and DVDs to some of the rarest records in the world. And nowadays, collectible records can sell for as much as $50,000 for one record. So things have changed quite a lot in 30 years. There's two things that make up a price, rarity and demand. You can have the rarest record in the world by somebody like Perry Como, and you'd be lucky to get $5 for it. But then you have a record that's only a little bit rare by the Beatles, and it could be hundreds of dollars. And condition is extremely important. The price varies drastically. You can take a record that's worth $1,000 in mint condition, and in what most people call pretty good condition, the price might go down to $50. You know, most people believe that just because they have a Beatle record that's 40 years old, it's going to be worth a lot of money, and that's just not the case. I mean, most of the Beatle records even from 1964 sold millions of copies. So take a common record like Meet the Beatles, in, again, what most people call pretty good condition, it's only worth about $5. The most expensive record we sold was the Yesterday and Today album with the famous Butcher cover. But this was more special than a regular Butcher cover because it had never been opened, and it was what you call a first state Butcher cover, which meant the second cover was never pasted over it. Extremely rare, and we sold it for $80,000. This is our big selection of CDs, what we call used CDs, even though you'll see half of them are still sealed, but we sell them as used CDs. Over here is what's becoming our most important section, is our vinyl section. Tens of thousands of LPs going back to as early as the 50s and that, and most of them are pretty near mint condition. And as you can see up on the walls, we have lots of vintage concert posters. We have signed guitars. Even one there that was played by John Fogerty from Creedence Clearwater Revival. And this display case here has our most valuable collectibles in it. Everything from letters written by Alice Cooper in the 60s, before he was even known as Alice Cooper, and lots of other rare Alice Cooper items. Guns N' Roses' first management contract signed by all of Guns N' Roses from 1986. What else? A couple of really rare Beatle items. That picture sleeve there alone is worth $10,000. And what else do we have here? Lots more miscellaneous framed items, from concert posters to framed lithographs and autographed items. And well, we've had our ups and downs. I mean, probably the first 5 years, or maybe even 10 years, it was just growing busier and busier every year. Things were just, to be honest with you, almost going too fast. We started from a 700 square foot store and moved a couple years later to a 2,000 square foot store, and then another couple years later to a 3,000 square foot store. And then we were growing so fast, I said, hey, I'm tired of moving, so we ended up buying a 10,000 square foot building, which is where we're standing right now. I don't think I want to expand physically the location. I do want to keep acquiring more and more collections because it's a lot of fun and it is profitable. And like I said, I don't think I need more room because good collectibles and even good quality used CDs and records, they sell very rapidly. So I just like to get more collections coming in, and because people like to come in frequently and see all new stuff. I like to keep our inventory changing all the time, whereas a lot of my competitors, I've been to stores around the country where I may, for instance, go to New York once a year and I visit the local record stores, and a lot of them I go to, everything looks the same as it did the year before. You know, with us here, it's like, if a month from now things look the same, I'm disappointed. You know, I want to keep it changing. I want to keep new stuff coming in, get the old stuff keep moving out. So I do plan to hopefully acquire more and more collections.